Hi, I'm Dr. Judith Coche. Today we are going to talk about nasty loving, the damage of marital emotional abuse. This is as important a topic as we will ever discuss. The good news is that in recent years we are gathering research and we are gathering clinical expertise, which is allowing us to identify patterns that have been abusive since long before you and I can ever remember, but have gone unnoticed as we assumed that abuse was primarily physical. We now know that interpersonal or emotional abuse is dangerous both to the physical and mental health of every victim. We also know that although men and women can be abusive to each other, it is still the case that more men are abusive to their wives than vice versa. This is a pattern that has gone unstopped for a very long period of time. We are now addressing it. A number of years ago, I got in touch with Patricia Evans, a thought leader and author who has written The Verbally Abusive Relationship, which I suggest to many clients. Patricia and I discussed the subtleties of abuse, that abuse can consist of emotional isolation, that abuse can be as simple as looking askance or looking down at a partner, that abuse can be walking out of a room and slamming the door on somebody. We discussed the impact of this kind of behavior on the nervous system, particularly of women, as she informed me that over and over in her long and rich history, she has tried to help particularly women combat things that they did not know were harming them. The National Institute of Health, around 2010, began to explore the dangers of verbal and physical abuse. In 2013, they stated that physical abuse is damaging and verbal abuse is equally damaging. The difference is that we punish people for physical abuse and that we may chastise them or warn them that this isn't a good idea, but we do not have the same level of public surveillance to ensure that our marriage partners are kept safe. It means a lot for each of us because each of us inadvertently yells and screams. We are sarcastic. We leave the room. We slam doors. We refuse to do what somebody asks. We do all of the things that take control. And we never once think that they may be hurting somebody else's physiology and their emotional well-being. And when we talk about abuse, let's hope that in the next decade, we will be talking about a whole less of it than we ever have before. Thanks so much for listening.